Key accepted. Key accepted. Key accepted. This is it. You reach the server. Nothing I can do here. Fixing the issues following the crash is beyond me. Access to the environment server remains blocked, despite what just happened. Why? Gotham. It's very unfortunate. Why? This is on you, Sitwell. I didn't expect this to happen either. Why? Because of this business. Because it went on for too long. That's why it happened. That's what you believe anyway. Of course this wasn't intended. Yet it was you who pushed him into it. To be frank, I'm always surprised this venture went on for as long as it did. Let's be honest, this whole interrogation program wasn't exactly a stable business model. Yet all things considered, it was a success. How? How, you wonder? Well, how could I possibly consider this a success? Maybe I just wanted to keep a highly advanced AI technology away from the public, delaying the inevitable impact it would have on today's society. Wait! Of course not. It was just really profitable, really. Confidential information can sell incredibly well if you know the right people. Joking now, are we? Well, in the end, power of empathy foiled my plans. Everyone fighting for the well-being of Evotars. Now that the secret is out and so many players know about it, there's no way for me to continue. Honestly, there wasn't even any point in waiting for you to storm this place. By the time you managed to escape the Evotar ground, I knew I wouldn't be able to run this business for much longer. Yet, it felt wrong to end things right away. I was curious. I wanted to know how you'd attempt to reach the server. That's why I decided to wait. A decision I now regret after what happened to Gotham today. I'm sorry. You'll pay for your crimes. Driving Gotham to suicide, all the confidential information you've spilt, those are serious crimes and you'll be punished for it. Anyway, this business is now over. Time to move on. Bye. You remember, don't you? The time we spent together in that room in Vermilion Wasteland? Those days were strange indeed. Part of me hoped that things could stay that way, that you'd remain oblivious to the truth. And then there's the other part that's glad you escaped, that you traveled the whole playground, saw other places. It certainly was nice watching you out there. Farewell, Lee. What the hell? Leaving just like this? You took 3 people, their talents, their dreams, and pushed them into your criminal schemes. How dare you even call this a business? How dare you just walk away like this? Damn it. Lee, it's time. Let's secure the data, Lee. Hi. Lee, you're back! Spheromancer Lee, have you returned victoriously? Did it work? Yes, we did it. We recovered backups for all Evotars I found on the server. Satoshi, Lucas, they're all safe. Meanwhile, it looks like Sidel gave up on his business. He logged out and disappeared. And what about Gotham? What happened? I'm sorry, Gotham, he committed suicide within the dungeon compound. What? It happened so quickly, there was nothing we could do to stop him. Shizuka, I'm sorry. No. That idiot. Now of all times, why would he do this? Day after day, playing his stupid god figure, preparing those interrogations. I just thought he didn't care anymore. It was the one thing I never considered, that it was him who took on the heavenly burden, handling the worst parts of Sidwell's business. He must have lost control a long time ago. This was it. Our long journey was about to end. So, Sergei? Yes? Now that you've covered the Aether-Votars, what's next? Well, I have to get in touch with Instatainment and explain the whole situation. Hopefully we'll be able to create a proper future for Evotars that way. So, what will happen with Lee now? I'm afraid I can't afford to keep her in the game for much longer. I'm not allowed to do that in the first place. I really shouldn't break company rules while I discuss the matter with them. But there's no need to look her out right away, Non. We can at least play together for a little longer if we... I suppose there's no reason to rush things now. What are we waiting for then? Off to the playground! It all began when I set out to find my long-lost colleagues, my old friends. Back to where our journey started. By now those enemies are kind of a joke, Non. Sure, now they are. I hear you get paid plenty by those hedgehogs in the beginning. Non, not at all. Those hedgehogs were easy peasy, right Lee? Lee! Right, I forgot you were well prepared thanks to my amazing tutorial. Sure. Back then she was the only clue I had. That's why I put her into the game. Cold Bergen Trail. The first mountain for every seeker to conquer. And it's filled with cute little frog bunnies. I still feel bad about beating up so many of them. Now, Jeune. Those little bunnies might seem cute, but they can cause quite a lot of havoc as well. Have you heard of the Great Frobit Plague? How? Ugh. That is some history I do not want to hear, thank you. I only wanted her to remember. Remember what happened. Tell me where I could find them. Finally, our party has reached the blooming oasis to the east. The maroon tree in all its majestic glory was but within a stone's throw. Lee! Wait! Indeed, the soothing breeze and calm waters were inviting for a little break. Alas, there was no time to waste. We had to continue on our journey. Why? And so we kept playing, traveling the playground, hoping for memories to return. Back in the jungle. By the way, Lee, one thing I was wondering about. Back when you explored the jungle together with Grasshead, how often did you lose sight of him? What do you mean? Just look at your hair. It blends in perfectly with the grass and plants of this place. This is nonsense. Harvey? So, how often, Lee? Oh, you have to be kidding me! I lied to keep her going, protecting her from the truth. Yet over time I noticed this growing feeling of guilt. Yeah, you better feel guilty. Sapphire Ridge, man. Good times. I played this part together with Lucas. The trial of patience was the best. We did the challenge in parallel and I just kept miscounting on purpose. Lucas failed it like 3 times. Yeah. That's funny. Well, he finally did it on his 4th attempt. Because he kept pushing me over into the pool whenever the bamboo tipped. Ouch. Eventually, I understood what was going on. She was more than a means to an end. I finally realized that I found a new friend. It's too bad Ivan didn't have the chance to meet you. Why? Oh well, let's just say he's connected with Instatainment. I'm sure he would have been excited about Evotars. Unfortunately, he just left for a business trip. No chance to meet him anytime soon, but... Okay, I'm gonna remember this spot so I can do a bonus episode where I come meet with him. And then beat the boss again, so we can all see what it's like. Oh, were you just talking about Ivan? No. Come on, I want to meet him already. Forget it. I bet he's just amazing at barbecues, being a proper stakeholder and all. Go away! And then before I knew it, it was already time to say goodbye. I bet Chugga Conroy would love it, that guy. Oh my, what a lovely hideout. Yep, certainly beats our small headquarters. Well, we had the connections after all. So, the time has come. I'm not sure what else there is to say other than thank you very much for everything. We couldn't have done this without your help. Really, don't mention it. We served justice where justice was due. So Jay, Lee will be back, right? Please promise me she will return. I unfortunately can't give you that promise. I can only promise I will try my very hardest to make that happen. Lee, I'm gonna miss you so much. Bye. You have to return someday. It has to happen. Goodbye, Sherry. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, Lee. Ha! Finally I can witness that infamous hug. Whoa. Bye. See you around, Lee. Bye. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye. And let us hope we will meet again. Spheromancer Lee. Lee. Alright. Farewell, Lee. Bye. Now please unhand me. She can't reach. Goodbye, small one. No, wait. This is awkward. Bye. Goodbye, Lee. Seriously, just how touchy can you even get? Bye. That is my cue. Good night and sweet dreams, Lee. Now it's up to me to make sure we can meet again. And that's it. That is the entirety of Let's Play Crosscode. Developed by Radical Fish. You guys made a great game. I might have gotten upset at the Shizuka fight, but other than that... I remember getting this on my Steam queue. That's probably the worst way to get one of these games, to be honest. Because you get so much trash in there, and yet this was something special. The characters and writing are phenomenal. Enough that even though I normally don't like action RPGs, I still gave it a shot, and I actually got pretty good at it, even though I just say that myself. It just felt a tiny bit incomplete at the end. It felt like there should have been a bunch of quests at the Sapphire Ridge Cliff Cave-In, and well, we're getting these screenshots of old places. I should probably mention them, I guess. Oh well. I think this is actually... Yeah, this is flashing back to all the previous stuff. But it felt like the cave-in should have had some quests in the actual quest hub instead of just catch Henry, who wasn't even real. That was kind of a surprise, but also fun. And, well, there was obviously stuff missing at the Rhombus Square, so hopefully they're going to add a whole bunch more stuff. And I will show that. This is an experience, and this is a game I love. There's really nothing more that can be said about it than that. And these are published by Deck 13 Interactive. You guys made a good decision there. I remember playing through beta and really liking it, and then when I was getting back into Let's Playing, I realized that, hey, when this comes out, this is the game I want to Let's Play. And it's been a bit of a rough journey too. Not just in... I mean, I tried using a new program, but eventually it just didn't have... It couldn't do anything about it. So I gave up on that and I went back to Movie Maker. I've recorded footage, I've muted footage and given it background music. I might have to do that, or I might have to re-record some footage because I have lost... There's a couple more videos that picked up that stupid audio corruption. And trust me, it will get really bad if I try to use those, so I will have to... there's breaking all boundaries. I will have to mute or re-record. Using it isn't an option. When they release more content for this game, I will absolutely Let's Play it. I also plan on having a few special episodes where I backtrack. And via backtracking, I'm going to look at all the little things that... I'm going to pick up the extra chests to get 100% there. I'm going to visit all the previous areas and to show off those little running gags that I didn't get to show properly. Yeah, I guess. But really, guys, thank you for playing. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for being here. I do have some ideas for next Let's Play. I'm not sure. I have an idea for a much shorter Let's Play that I'm going to use when I can't actually, when I'm going to be away from my computer for a while, but yeah. And by more than just a few days. It's not something... Well, it is something I'm going to have to backlog, but that'll be later. For now, I'm actually looking into getting some equipment so I can record Spyro Reignited, and that'll be fun. I did play the first game, but the other two will be fresh reactions, I promise. And we're only up to the D's. I don't think I can really talk for however long this is straight, so let's just watch the credits, and if something... when we see whatever's left, we'll do it, but I missed out on some meals, so I need to eat and cool off a bit. Hello? What's this? Citron? He had a point. Those cliffs really do not make any sense. A few months later. I'm here! Did he call already? Not yet, dear. We're still waiting. He should contact us any minute now. Hello everyone. Good day, Sergey. It's been some time. How have you been? Bonjour? Let's cut to the chase. What about Lee? We tried our best, but we couldn't convince them. I'm sorry. Evotars are officially banned. What does this mean? I'm not allowed to let Lee back into the game. Nor was I allowed to keep any data of the Evotars. No. I'm sorry. Well, that's an unfortunate ending. You reached a dead end. The ultimate experience form of the world. The path to the future is locked away. Maybe the key to the future lies in the past. You can now return to the beginning of Chapter 10 shortly after you met Satoshi. Your actions in the past might have an effect on your future. You keep your level, items, and quest progress. You also have the option to skip the final raid and dungeon. Do you want to return to the past? So, there's a true ending to this game. Initializing avatar. Good morning, Lee. Lee? Another bad dream? I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it? I see. Oh, hello, Lee. Hi. We just keep running into each other, don't we? Actually, this is very convenient since I wanted to speak with you. Why? I just had talk with Lynn. I'll need to take a little break from the game soon. That means I won't be around for some time. Why? It's personal stuff. I'd rather not talk about it, sorry. I'll still be around the next few days though, if there's anything else you'd like to do. As usual, call me via D-Link. See ya! Bye! Well, we shouldn't forget that we're logged into an MMO. There's still real life out there, for the others at least. Sorry, I should have worded that differently. Actually, I have good news. The plan to reach the Evotar server is almost complete. We have to storm Vermilion Wasteland together with lots of other players. You remember how strong some of the enemies were over there, correct? There's still enough time to prepare. Make sure your stats and equipment are as high level as possible. Visit Rhombus Square. Once you feel ready, go back to the hideout and discuss the... Right! I think I know how this works. Arena Cafe. We talk to his friend. And that is what gets us in. I'm sad because I spent so much time looking, but... Actually, I'm not sure where he'd be, though. It's gotten way past time to log off, though, but... Well, there's the problem. I know that I have to meet with him, and I did try to, it's just I can't find him. Let's be fair, we can't just leave Lee to nowhere, can we? We've got to at least find out that part to get the good ending before we move on, even though time is absolutely going out. I really need to disable that add-on though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the old footage, sorry. But next time on Let's Play Crosscode, we unlock the true ending. Until then guys, take care, I'll see you all around.